everything that fights have had for all the years I've been associated with boxing. We've had great fights, and I've been in boxing over 50 years, and I've been associated with great fights. This fight, to me, is up there with any of the fights that I've promoted. I remember a number of years ago down in Florida at the Orange Bowl, I promoted a great 140-pound championship fight between Aaron Pryor and the late, great Alexis Arguello. And that was a fight for the ages. Look it up. Watch it. One of the great fights you'd ever want to see. And I really believe that this fight will be the equal of that unbelievable fight so many years ago at the Orange Bowl. I guess it was in 1981. I really am looking forward to a tremendous fight here on Saturday. And now I'd like to introduce Team Crawford, Brian McIntyre, Cameron Duncan, Red Spikes, and Iso, right? Okay, so I think, Brian, you want to say a few words on behalf of Terence and the team? A little bit, okay. Brian knows I don't pay by the word.
Well, I just want to say thank God first and foremost for the opportunity for Team Crawford and Terence Crawford to present to the world that Terence is the best fighter at 140 pounds. Second of all, I just want to say thanks to Bob Burnham, HBO, MGM Grand, just for let us have this fight here. MGM Grand, just the start of a long relationship we'll be building with you guys. Third, I was going to get up here and bash their camp, but I let Terence do that. I just want to say that I'm truly happy for Terence, his family, my team, Dez, Chet, Steven, the mom, dad, sisters, brothers, and especially our city, so to where we will be able to show the world that Omaha is a place that where there are real champions. I want to give a shout out to another fighter that I have on the card, Steven Nelson in the corner, a 2012 Olympian alternate. He will soon to be see him up here pretty soon. Thanks, Bob. I really appreciate you taking, going out on the limb and taking a chance on Terence. It will pay off. I promise you that it will pay off. There's no doubt about it. Team Postol, Freddie Roach, thank y'all, man. I know y'all had a good camp. I had somebody in there watching y'all camp. I know you guys are in shape. I know you guys are going to come and fight, man. It's just an honor for you guys to put up that belt so we can take it. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, from the Viktor Postol camp, I'd like to bring to the microphone his manager, Vadim Kornilov, and the trainer, the legendary Freddie Roach.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, guys. I just want to say I want to give a lot of credit to Top Rank in making this fight happen. Nowadays, with everything going on in boxing and fighters not fighting each other, giving up titles, promoters not working together, I think Top Rank should be given a lot of credit for putting this fight together, and obviously Terence Crawford and his team in making this happen, because a lot of the times these fights don't happen. And I think these are the fights that fans want to see and the fans will enjoy, because there's two 28-0 fighters fighting fighting each other, and nobody knows who's going to win. You know, it's that type of fight, and it's what people want to see. And thank you to Elite Boxing for taking Viktor Postol to the level in order for him to be able to come to the United States and have Top Rank work with him in cooperation with Elite and give him this opportunity. Thank you HBO for another great event. I'm sure that this is going to be something that that's going to bring more and more HBO pay-per-view events coming from this fight. Just want to say that we had a great camp. We had a couple of people watching the Crawford camp as well from the outside. We know that you guys didn't have that much great of a camp, and I think that in this fight with 228-0 fighters at this level, all that matters is how much the fighter put into the camp. Because I think these are both great fighters, and I mean, there's not a guy here that's going to give it up. There's not a guy here that's going to want to give up their belt, and they're both technically very well fitted. If anybody took days off, or if anybody didn't take this seriously, it's definitely going to show on Saturday. So I think that's what it's all about. It's all about the input. And I want to bring the legendary trainer, Freddie Roach, to say a couple of words.
Thank you. Yeah, we did have a great training camp, and everything worked well. We had 6 sparring partners, 2 lefties, 2 righties, 2 guys that go both ways, just in case Terence brings something to the table that we haven't seen before, but we have. But best of luck to both fighters, and don't miss this one. Thank you.
I guess they've both champions usually challenge against first and then the champion, both champions, so they've agreed, I guess, who goes first, who goes last on various events that they're going to be together, the press conference, the weigh-in, the walk to the ring, and the announcements in the ring. So my notes say now that Viktor Postol goes first. Viktor is one hell of a fighter. People in his last 2 fights gave him very little chance to win. He fought a very, very skilled Turkish fighter who everybody was predicting was the next big thing, and he knocked him out. And then the people at Golden Boy were looking for a soft touch for the Argentine fighter Matisse, and so somehow their matchmaker selected Viktor Postol as the soft touch, and Viktor was such a soft touch that he not only won the fight, but he knocked out Matisse in a tremendous performance. He's a true champion. He's undefeated. He represents the great country of Ukraine. He comes from Kiev, whose mayor, by the way, is a former champion of the world, Vitaly Klitschko. So please welcome the WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Viktor Postol.
Hello everybody. Today I will not speak English, I am sorry. Translate my manager Вадим Кормилов. Я вас рад всех видеть на пресс-конференции. В первую очередь я хочу поблагодарить своего промоутера Степана Леонидовича Черновецкого, компанию Elite Box Promotion. Хочу поблагодарить Top Rank Боба Арума. Хочу поблагодарить свою команду во главе Фредди Роуча, который был главным тренером. Хочу также поблагодарить своего первого тренера Александра Ивановича Полищука, который готовил и готовит меня тоже к поединкам, ко всем. Хочу поблагодарить своего менеджера Вадима Корнилова, его ассистентов. Хочу поблагодарить своих спарринговых партнеров, которые помогали мне готовиться к этому поединку. Ну, в общем, всех тех людей, которые сделали все, чтобы этот бой состоялись, которые меня поддерживали. Хочу поблагодарить свою семью, родных, близких. Я хорошо прошел лагерь, хорошо подготовился и с нетерпением жду субботнего вечера. И надеюсь, что бой будет хороший. И, конечно же, еще у меня одна новость. Вчера я стал папой. Хочу поблагодарить свою супругу Ольгу, которая подарила мне 2 прекрасных сыновей. Всем спасибо.
I will try. First of all, I want to thank my Ukrainian promoter, Elite Boxing Promotions, and the head of the promotional company, Stepan Leonidovich Chernevetsky. Second, I want to thank my second promoter, Bob Airman, Top Rank, for making this happen. I want to thank my team, Freddie Roach, Vadim Kornilov, and everybody who helps him and assists him, and the rest of the team, Gavin McMillan. I want to thank the sparring partners that helped me prepare for this fight. That's a very important factor in any preparation. I would like to also thank my Ukrainian trainer who started me in my career, Alexander Polishchuk, who took me to a certain level as well, and he's still with me. I would also like to thank HBO and everybody involved in putting this together, and MGM Grand. And most of all, and most important, as you know, my wife gave birth to 2 twin sons yesterday, and it made me very happy. It relieved me of a certain worry before this fight, and I would like to thank her for putting up with me and for the fact that I wasn't next to her when she gave birth, but I'll be there soon. And thank you guys for all the support always, and hopefully this is going to be an exciting fight. I'll do everything I can for that, and thank you to the camp that I'm fighting, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
When I got up here today, I realized that there was a certain thing left unsaid that should be said as to why this fight is so significant and is so intriguing. It's not only because we have 2 undefeated fighters with this identical record of 28 wins and no defeats, that we have 2 fighters each holding a belt from different sanctioning bodies. That's all important. But really, why, to me, looking at this fight from the standpoint of history, why this fight is so important, because it matches the best of 2 different schools of boxing. The Eastern European school, which has become extraordinarily dominant in the last number of years, as witnessed by great practitioners like Gennady Golovkin, like Vasyl Lomachenko, and many others, and Viktor Postol. They have a way of fighting which is now a lot less robotic than it used to be, and it's with a high degree of intelligence, but it's more straight up or straight ahead. It's a very, very interesting style, and the Russian and Ukrainian and Lithuanian coaches have perfected that style over the years, during the Soviet Union days and later on. And then we have pitted against that the African American style, or really truly now the American style. And the American style, which really originated with Sugar Ray Robinson, and later by Muhammad Ali, and then by Sugar Ray Leonard, Shane Mosley, Floyd Mayweather, is a style which specifies rhythm and movement, and it's almost like a great jazz style, and it has the virtue of allowing somebody who is a real practitioner of the style to do special riffs in the middle of a fight, change from left to right, change the way he's moving, change the way he attacks. It's a much more fluid style. And so we will have in this fight the Eastern European style, which is becoming very dominant, and the American style, which has a great, great history, and it's a style that many of us who follow boxing greatly admire. And I don't think today that there is a better practitioner of the American style than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is an exciting fighter because he has absorbed that style, used its best points, and become the great fighter that he is following that style. He's a terrific young man, comes from the middle of this country, the great city of Omaha, state of Nebraska. Great, great fans, people who are reconnecting with boxing because of Terence Crawford. He's a great, great champion, and I'm proud to introduce him to you today, the WBO champion of the world, Terence Crawford.
How everybody doing? First of all, I'd like to thank God for blessing me to be here today to display my talent here come Saturday. I'd like to thank Ty Rank for believing in me. I'd like to thank HBO for always putting me on. What can I say? I had a great camp, nice sparring, nice everything. Everything went well, weight. I'm just ready to go out there and display my talent. A lot of people not giving me enough credit to the point where everybody's talking about Postol jab. Well, we're going to see who got the better jab come Saturday. Everybody stay tuned. It's going to be a great fight. I know he worked hard. I know Freddie did everything he can to prepare the man for this weekend. But I'm looking forward to anything he bring this weekend. I'm looking forward to a good fight this weekend. Thank you, everybody. Support the fight.
Well, that about does it. Before we go, I just want to say a few things. The tickets are still available in all prices. We've sold well over 5,000, almost 6,000 tickets. There's about 1,500 more tickets to be sold, which I'm sure will sell between now and fight time. So we'll have a great sold-out crowd. And I hope I haven't offended anybody with my remarks, but you know, sometimes you say crazy things and it turns out that you're correct. For example, when I was doing the Pacquiao-Bradley fight, we had an all-Hispanic undercard, and I called it my No Trump undercard. And then I told the people, the people asked the difference between MMA and boxing. I said, well, in boxing, you know, we have a lot of minorities, African Americans, Hispanics, Jewish promoters, people like that. And pretty much, we're Democrats. Right? MMA people, they're for Trump. You ever look at an MMA audience? Of course they're for Trump. And tonight, on national television, I'm going to be proved correct, because opining on this state of the nation is this great intellectual analyst, Dana White. That was last night. Okay, I missed it that much. Did he say anything? Well, anyway, Election is coming up. I know where the people in boxing stand, or most of the people. They stand for what this country is about, and they're not going to let anybody take away this country. So thank you all for coming. Fighters will be available for interviews, take pictures. Thanks to Takati girls, the top-ranked knockouts, for coming here today, and we'll see you the rest of the week. Thank you.
Hey Fight fans, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do so, because Behind the Gloves is worldwide with our coverage. All you have to do is click this little link right here.